Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and my guy Blogger, aka B Dot, is
My
here.
name's B Dot.
Yo!
Hey B Dot.
What's going on, Angela?
Oh, I'm good. How are you? How was your weekend?
Regular, man.
And your holiday. It was a holiday weekend.
I can't even keep up. Every day feels like Groundhog Day, but I was living vicariously through your Instagram feed.
Well, I didn't do anything on my Instagram. What was I doing? I had a crazy weekend.
Right.
But, last week I reopened my juice bar in Brooklyn. So
Yes.
it's called the Nourish Spot BK.
Yes.
Shout out to Dawn and Jade.
It's my favorite spot when I'm in Queens.
Yeah, they own a place in Queens for the past 7 years. So now we're opened up in Brooklyn. So that's exciting. And, I was getting ready for the State of the District with my Congressman Hakeem Jeffries.
Okay.
So we have some things that we filmed. There's a lot going on. It's an election year.
Wow. Shirley Chisholm over here.
We did channel Shirley Chisholm. She's from Brooklyn as well.
Yes, she is.
So shout out to Shirley Chisholm. I think there's a movie that they're working on.
Yeah, with Regina King.
Yeah, about her life, which is going to be fascinating.
Yep.
She's the one that said, if they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair or something like
Something along those lines.
Bring your own chair. We are the table. But anyway, we have so much to go through today.
Yes.
It is a Tuesday. It was All-Star Weekend.
It feels like Monday still, though, no?
Yeah, because yesterday was a holiday.
Right.
But it was All-Star Weekend, so we'll talk about that. Everybody's coming for Shannon Sharp. I mean, so much to discuss. But let's start it off with some positivity. 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up. Let us know who you want to spread some love to, who you want to shine a light on. It's way up.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. B Dot is here.
My name's B Dot.
Yes, sir.
And it's time to spread some love and positivity. I know you love doing that.
Spread the love.
All right, well, let's shine a light today on somebody in Chicago. He opened a black-owned vegan eatery. His name is Dame Dia, and he is the owner of Native Foods. It's a vegan restaurant chain. He was born and raised in Senegal. He's been in the food industry for over 15 years. He started working as a dishwasher.
Okay.
And then helped open Red Lobster restaurants in Times Square.
Wow.
But to own his own Native Foods franchise is the one hat that he's been wanting to do forever. He said, when I first came to Native Food, a lot of people thought I was the owner because everywhere I walk, I take it as I own it because I care about what I do and what I can do for the crew and the guests. That's why I'm so happy to be the owner. So congratulations to him. For having that restaurant.
Started from the bottom for real.
Yes, as a dishwasher. Okay, so the address is 218 South Clark. It's a vegan restaurant chain once again, and that is the only Chicago locations. They have restaurants in Colorado, California, and more across the United States as well. So congratulations to you, Dame Dia. It shows you can have a dream and really work your way up.
I'm hungry now.
You want some vegan food?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. Hey, Kim, how are you?
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Who do you want to shine a light on?
I really want to shine a light on my mom. She works for Detroit Public Schools, and she really goes above and beyond for her kids. She takes them to chess, picks them up if they need rides. She's just a really an amazing teacher, so I have to shine a light on her.
That's dope. Shout out to your mom. You know how important it is to have great teachers. That could really change the trajectory in a positive way.
Yes. So shout out to you, Mommy. I love you.
All right. We love you, Mommy. Thank you for calling.
Thanks, Angela. Take care.
You
Bye-bye.
too. All right. Well, that was Shine a Light. 800-292-5150 is a number in case you couldn't get through. You could always call us up and leave a message. We listen to those and play you at the end of the show. And when we come back, we have your Yee Tea. So much to talk about. Some Beyonce news. And we've been saying this a lot lately. Some Benzino news. All right. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Yee Tea is next.
They say it's truth in the room.
From industry shade to all the gossip.
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. B-Dot is here.
I'm here. My do-rag's on extra tight this morning.
I see. When you take that off, you're going to have lines on your forehead.
I know.
All right, well, let's get into some Yee Tea. Glorilla. She was at NBA All-Star Weekend, and she, I guess, has a little crush on Damian Lillard. She posted on her Twitter, I guess X, whatever you call it, who and where this is, because I want him. Get him, Glow. And
She's
then
shooting
she
her
said,
shot, too.
Whoever she is can't whip me, so I really don't give a F.
Well, Dame is divorced.
Yes, Dame Dollar. And he's also a rapper, so
Yes.
they can make beautiful music together.
Hey.
Ba-dum-bum. Okay. So we'll see what happens if maybe he is responsive to that.
Okay, we'll see.
I know, All-Star Weekend. How do you feel like it was this year?
I think it was kind of whack this year, man. Maybe because I wasn't there, so I was hating on the
so
love.
It's got to be whack. How you hating from outside the club? All right, I did watch. I watched the 3-point shooting contest. I watched the slam dunk contest. I did not watch the actual All-Star game, though.
Right. I think that they need to make it a little bit more competitive, though. Like, because everyone, that seemed to be like everyone's gripe this year. I think they should do a 1-on-1 contest, game 5, put a couple $1 million up on the board and see what happens.
All right, now Beyonce's hair care brand, Sexyy, is coming. It's here.
It's here.
People have been waiting for this to happen. You know, it's been 6 years in the making. So it's coming, what's today's date? Let's see.
Today's the 20th.
Oh, today.
Okay.
February 20th, 2024. So now the wait is over. So now you can see this line takes inspiration from her mom, who she watched her mix advanced formulas with butters and oils for hair health.
Can men use it too?
Yeah, of course. I think men should use hair products. Y'all just be using water and soap.
I use pink lotion.
Okay, yeah, please use this. All right, now let's get into Benzino on Drink Champs. This was trending. Now, Benzino has some things to say about Eminem. You know, clearly he doesn't like Eminem, never has.
Right.
Eminem, bro. Cassidy will kill Eminem in a battle rap, bro.
Right.
Why do y'all give Eminem so much props? Why? Why do y'all like Eminem? Because he's white? That. We don't listen to that in the hood, bro.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I don't know if that's... I mean, this do sound a little haterish.
Yeah, I mean, you like Eminem because he makes...
People like Eminem. Other rappers like Eminem.
Yes.
People, I mean, what can you do?
He made Stan, Guilty Conscience, Lose Yourself,
You
Superman.
cannot like him.
Come on.
But why are you questioning why other people do? But then elsewhere in the interview, he had a moment and he broke down, and maybe he doesn't dislike Eminem.
Nothing against Eminem. Eminem can rap. But I care about us more. I don't want to go through. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want. For 22 years, every time I do an interview, they ask me about Eminem. The you want me to do? My daughter came into the industry figuring that, hey, I gotta be cool with Eminem because everybody's against my dad. Oh man, we're failing as a people.
And he responded to people like you
Like
who made
me?
fun of him for crying. He said, I see a lot of people laughing at Benzino crying. I don't find that funny at all. I've seen killers get emotional and start breaking down in tears. Crying don't make you weak. Crying is just a human emotion. Don't ever get it twisted. And Edward will cry right before he push your ish back.
Oh, man.
100. You know, whenever people put that 100
That's the
emoji.
emoji? They mean business.
It's business. Standing on business. Okay? So he reposted somebody who wrote that and said, yeah, sounds about right.
Right.
So that's for you.
Okay.
All right, and that is your Yeetie. We have more about this, though, when we come back for Pick a Side. But in the meantime, About Last Night is next. It's Way Up.
So, about last night. Last night. Here's how it went down.
Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. My guy B-Dot is here. B-Dot,
Yep.
what'd you do last night?
Whole lot of nothing.
Or this weekend, because we had a holiday weekend.
I was looking at everyone else's Instagram hating because I wasn't in Indianapolis for All-Star Weekend.
But you watched a lot of the activities that were going on All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, I saw the action that was going down.
All right. Well, I'm finally caught up on Sisters on BET. Listen, I watched all 7 seasons. We're in season 7 now, so I'm all caught up on that.
Wow.
So now I got to start watching Zatima. That's the spinoff with Zach and Fatima. But the other thing I did was, you know, I've been trying to handle a lot of different things with business, and it's like a whirlwind. I'm going to be honest. It's like the busiest time of my life. I feel like I can't even sit down. So I worked this entire weekend, but I also was excited there's a virtual State of the District.
Okay.
My Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, who's also, by the way, the Democratic leader. He was unanimously elected to that position a couple of years ago. He's the highest ranking Democrat in the House of Representatives.
Oh, nice.
So shout out to Hakeem Jeffries. So I'm actually emceeing his State of the District. That's going to be on the 29th.
Okay.
And so you'll have a chance to see that. But it is an election year. How involved are you when it comes to politics?
Yeah, I vote. You know, I try to stay out of politics when people have the discussions, but you got to vote locally. And I'm always, supporting my local officials.
I just think it's important to have those real conversations, because one thing I think, and if you know who Hakeem Jeffries is, you've seen him invoke Biggie when he speaks. But he is actually very present, and he's also very responsible, even keeled. He's not chaotic.
Yeah.
You know, he's always trying to come up with solutions. That's what I look for when I look for who I want to vote. What is their track record like? What are some things that they've developed? What do they stand behind? And so just things to keep in mind, because I want to make sure we're paying attention and not deciding to sit out when it comes to voting. Some people will be like, I don't like anybody. I'm choosing the lesser of two evils. Well, I'm just not going to vote. But that does really hurt you in the long run. And then you can't complain when you didn't even participate.
I think you need to run for borough president, Ange. What do you think?
In the meantime, though, I want to do a pick a side with you.
Okay.
All right. And for people who are listening, do you feel like if you help somebody out in the past, they owe you in the future? And this all comes from the Benzino Drink Champs episode where he talks about helping Kevin Hart. He talks about helping your partner, Elliot Wilson, the rap radar. Here's what he said.
That's my son. Like Elliot started with us, learned the ropes, then went to XXL. Kevin Hart, that's my son. Because I gave him the opportunity to be the Source Awards, and he see me, but he act like he didn't even know me. Same thing with DJ Khaled. I gave DJ Khaled, Club Zeno, Source Awards DJ. Then when I fall and lose everything, these don't even want to be like, yo, Zeno, come on, man.
What do you think about what he had to say? Do people owe you because you helped them in the beginning? I'm sure a lot of people helped, though. Like anybody who booked you somewhere really literally helped you. So you owe everybody?
Right. It takes a village.
And if Elliot Wilson is his son, are you his grandson? That's the question. But we want to see what you guys think. 800-292-5150 is a number. Pick a side. Do you owe somebody if they helped you in the past? Do you feel like that's something that has to come back up in the future? Or do you feel like, listen, we don't do it for that. I just help people because I want to help them. Nobody owes anybody anything. 800-292-5150. Pick a side.
It's not just right or wrong. It's about what you believe. It's time to pick a side and stay there.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I am Angela Yee, and B-Dot is here with me.
My name is B-Dot.
B-Dot, do you feel like somebody owes you if you helped them in the past? This all comes from the Drink Champs episode with Benzino. Here's what he said about Kevin Hart and Elliot Wilson.
That's my son. Like Elliot started with us, learned the ropes, then went to XXL. Kevin Hart, that's my son. Because I gave him the opportunity to be the Source Awards, and he see me, but he act like he didn't even know me. Same thing with DJ Khaled. I gave DJ Khaled, Club Zeno, Source Awards DJ. Then when I fall and lose everything, these don't even want to be like, yo, Zeno, come on, man.
What do you think, B-Dot? Are there people that you've helped that you feel like you owe them?
No, I mean
that helped you?
No, I feel like it takes a village, right? Nobody's self-made, but I think a lot of people are disingenuous, right? And they will guilt trip you into being their doormat. And people take advantage of that situation. So
I think that at the minimum, if somebody's ever helped you, you owe them at least to not bash them ever. Right. And so if you've ever done anything for me, I'm not going to ever bash you. Even if we don't get along anymore, I'm going to move on and mind my business if there's a falling out or whatever. But I do like to help people if they've helped me.
Yeah.
But I don't feel obligated.
It's an ecosystem, man.
Yeah.
It takes a village.
All right, well, let's see what you guys think. Pick a side, 800-292-5150. Does someone owe you if you helped them in the past and you're doing bad? Do they owe you? Coach Davis, what do you think?
Nah, it's not an obligation for someone, to help someone. You're not obligated to help them. I've been in education for over 25 years, man, on both the athletic and academic side. And I've helped countless of individuals, of young scholars and students and what have you.
Right.
And it's not an obligation for my students to come back and thank me or do something for me. If they feel the need to and it's in the kindness of their heart, that's all I need. That's all I would want.
That's amazing.
So no one is obligated to do it,
Okay. All right. So he's saying you're not obligated. Thank you for calling.
All right, beloved. Good to talk to you, though.
All right. You too.
Wise words from the coach.
Bye.
Hey, Murray. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, Ange?
What up? It's me and B-Dot. We want to know, are you obligated to help somebody if they did something for you coming up?
Well, Ange, first of all, I'd like to say congratulations to your new show. I used to follow you on the old show.
Okay. Thank you.
And I just want to say, yeah, sometimes you do owe, a few people, a little help because they did help you through the struggle. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if a few people didn't reach back on me. You know what I mean?
So what did you do to help them out afterward? Like, how did you repay that?
What does that look like?
Yeah.
Like, give them a hustle. Like, if I didn't have money, I'd give them a job or, I might put them on to something that could, help them out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A text isn't good enough?
Yeah. Yo, bro, thanks.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so he says yes. Yes, you do owe people. Okay, thank you. Hey, Roxy.
Roxy.
Hey, hello. How are you guys?
We're good. How are you? We want to know, are you obligated to help somebody if they did something for you on your come up?
you're not obligated. And the reason why I say that is because, like, I've helped people get jobs because I had the hookup. So when I was without a job, I didn't go back to those people and say, hey, can you help me? You know what I mean? So I couldn't feel no type of way because I want everybody to win.
Okay.
So, no, you're not obligated. No. Because that means you didn't do it from the heart. You know what I mean? Like, everybody have their season when they're going to be up, they're going to be down. And you just continue to celebrate people regardless. Like you said, Benzino seen someone and they didn't even speak to him. Okay, but why he didn't speak to them?
Yeah, that's I can't stand when people do that too. They don't speak to you, but they like, I saw you. You didn't speak to me. Well, you ain't saying nothing.
Right, like we saw each other. So if you don't speak to me, be the bigger person. Like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
you know, but
maybe I'm farsighted.
Right. A lot of times if I'm drunk, I everything blurred to me. Like, let me know you here. But then he was like, he hit rock bottom. But instead of being bitter about it, trying to think back about all the people he put on, if he put out there like, man, I'm doing bad right now. Out of the 20 people he put on, 1 or 2 people may be like, hey, what can I do to help? You know, closed mouth don't get fed.
You're right. Sometimes people got to ask and be specific with the ask instead of just thinking I'm supposed to know you down bad.
Right.
If you say to me specifically, hey, I'm doing this, would you mind helping me or could you post this? You can't just expect people to read your mind. Thank you. Take care.
It definitely don't. Got to speak up. All right.
If that's the case, Angela, let me borrow $20.
I already helped you a lot. All right. Well, pick a side. It looks like more people said, no, I don't owe you. Like, it is what it is. Do it from the goodness of your heart. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. And let's talk about Kelly Rowland. She was on Sherry Shepherd's show, and she was given the star treatment. We'll talk about why that matters. It's Way Up. Yeetie is next.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yeetie. Come and get the tea.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. B-Dot is here.
How's my do-rag looking?
It looks good.
Thank you.
Are the accommodations good for you here?
I'm pretty good so far, man.
All right, well, let's get into some UTI. I do hear your stomach growling. We got to feed you. Well, Sherry Shepherd is saying that Kelly Rowland was given a gorgeous dressing room on her show. This is all after the drama was that Kelly Rowland walked off the Today Show because she didn't have a nice enough accommodations for her dressing room. People are saying, though, the accommodations there aren't that amazing. And here is what Sherry Shepherd had to say on her show.
I have to tell you, thank you for being light, positive energy in this space, in this time. We needed you, and I thank you so much for your love.
Queen, thank you so much for that.
All right, so now we don't know what really happened. This is just what the rumor is that she walked off the Today Show because of that. And I saw Marlon Wayans also posted, y'all stop with these false narratives. I've worked with Kelly Rowland as a star producer. I will honestly say she was nothing short of amazing, sweet, kind, professional, on time, great energy, impeccable manners, and professionalism. She was nice to everyone on set.
I like the accommodations here at Way Up. You get bottled water, a $7 per diem. It's a good place to be.
$7 per diem? Who gave you that?
Oh, my bad.
We have drinks. We have some iBest wines. We give you some of that. But, so we don't know the truth of what happened. And I will say every time that I've come across Kelly Rowland, she has been really sweet and nice.
And she smells amazing.
That was inappropriate.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
That was inappropriate.
It's true.
Okay. All right. As opposed to smelling bad.
She smells great.
All right. Well, shout out to you, Kelly Rowland. We're not sure what happened, but I know at some point it's all going to come out. And Vince Staples is asking for people to help him get the Vince Staples Show renewed on Netflix. He said Netflix didn't buy any more episodes, so make sure you hit that double thumbs up. Peer pressure works, and I'm trying to re-up. Okay. And so we'll see what ends up happening. It premiered with only 5 episodes. Yeah. I saw like the first 3 episodes so far, so I was watching it.
Yeah, I saw the first couple as well.
Yeah, it's like random situations that he gets in, like the bank gets robbed while he's in there. There's a cookout. His mom brings the mac and cheese. You got to see, it's like random Curb Your Enthusiasm type of happenings.
It's like surreal realism.
Okay, we like that. So would it be like surrealism?
Yeah, it's kind of like, Atlanta Day. People make those comparisons, but yeah, I think they're kind of legitimate. So
except in Cali,
exactly,
Long Beach. All right, now Nicki Minaj is saying that she wants Cat Williams to perhaps come on tour with her. Monica is on tour with Nicki Minaj. She announced that she'll be joining her on tour, and that's going to kick off on Friday, March 1st. It ends in July, and here's what she had to say on social media.
Now, I know that this is the busiest man in show business. Can y'all hit up Cat Williams and ask him what would be his price to be a part of the Pink Friday 2 Gag City tour?
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I can. Because you think about it, there's a trend going on with comedians on tour. Like Bender Dawn is on tour with J. Cole and Drake right now. And I remember Drewski opened up for J. Cole in the off-season tour. So I think that trend is pretty dope.
Yeah, it's nice. It breaks it up. It's fun, entertaining in between things, too, to have that set. All right. And Dave Chappelle does like the block party.
Yeah.
Which I think is always amazing. And shout out to Sexyy Red. She won Female Rapper of the Year for the XXL Awards 2024.
What? I demand a recount.
Why?
I'm calling for a peaceful protest.
She won over Nicki Minaj, Lotto, Ice Spice, Doja Cat, Coi Leray, and Glorilla.
What?
That's a nice stacked group of people to win against. But she did have a major year last year. Rich Baby Daddy.
Not better than Lotto.
And even like her solo songs and Ski. You saw the kids doing their own renditions of that. Can I say that?
Yeah. You can.
Okay, just making sure. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. We'll tell you some more of those winners later. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar, the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar. And we'll tell you how you can maybe get your hands on a Gucci bag, brand new.
Okay.
Half price.
Now you're
No, I'm
talking.
kidding. Don't do it. But we'll talk about it. It's way up. Under the Radar is next.
This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and B-Dot is here.
My name is B-Dot.
I am here.
You are here. You have landed. And let's do some under the radar stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar. Now, Donald Trump could be facing yet another lawsuit. He already has a $355 million civil fraud judgment.
Jeez.
Yes. And that is all because he fraudulently inflated his net worth to obtain better loan terms. And so these are monetary penalties. He also cannot run a corporation in New York for 3 years. And no bank chartered or registered in the state can lend him or his business's money for 3 years. So that's the punishment. So now he has these sneakers that he put out.
The Trump Towns.
Yeah, you like them?
We'll talk about that.
They sold out, though. He made 1,000 pairs of them, $399 each, and they all sold out. But according to an analyst, a CNN analyst, political commentator Maria Cardona said that this could actually be a lawsuit because if you see these shoes, the bottom of the shoes are red. Like Lubies. The red bottoms, Louboutins. And, you know, Christian Louboutin has definitely done lawsuits, trademark lawsuits against anybody doing that signature red sole because they're really known for that and won. And so that could be another lawsuit in the making because they do make sneakers.
Right.
What did you think of those sneakers? What'd you think?
I don't think they're my style personally, but you know, look, shout out to Trump, man. It's either this or a GoFundMe. He has to pay that bill.
Well, he did do a GoFundMe, and they've halted that. He was trying to do this GoFundMe to pay his $355 million fine.
Jeez.
And so far, the page had raised about $500,000 since being launched to help him, and they actually halted that. That is ridiculous. Okay, by the way, and the page was launched by Greg Cardone's wife.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Trump about to sell fish plates in a minute. Don't be surprised.
The fact that people are donating to somebody that is supposedly so rich is wild to me. All right, and speaking of money, New York City Gucci store, this Gucci store in the meatpacking district,
Gucci,
was raided by armed crooks. They stole about $51,000 in bags and sunglasses, and then they got in a car and fled to New Jersey. Now, first in the surveillance footage, they show a woman getting into the store.
Okay.
She's like casing the location, and then she walks past the worker, and then that's when her accomplices, who are both wearing hoodies, are next seen on the video. One had a gun, pointed, get down on the ground, and then they grabbed whatever they could. At one point, one of the gunmen was unable to hold onto the 5 bags and piece of luggage that he was stealing, and they stuffed items into a large laundry bag, and then they got into a black Honda CRV and went into Jersey through the Lincoln Tunnel. And so this has been a smash and grab, you know, going on throughout.
Right.
In a lot of different cities. It's been a major issue.
That is awful, man. If anyone has any information, please call me at 917.
B-Dot.
What?
I thought you were going to say any tips. You can call 800-577-TIPS.
No way.
You're trying to get some bags.
Yes.
If you come in here tomorrow with a duffel bag, I'm going to know what it is. All right. Well, that is your Under the Radar. Now, you know, we got the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. 1-800-292-5150. You can always leave a message and talk to us in that way and have the last word. But let's party on a Tuesday. It's Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T.
Way up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. B-Dot is here.
My name is B-Dot.
I'm here, Ange.
Journalist extraordinaire.
Yep.
All right, let's get into some Yee tea. So it looks like the show Star that Lee Daniels did may be coming back.
Okay.
Somebody posted on social media, I need Star back because, baby, the way I was invested, the scene still leaves me shook. Grandma poisoned that. Although then on top of that, it was so much. And Lee Daniels responded, love you for this. It is being written. I appreciate everybody's love. It's just taking me forever because I have other projects. It's crazy. I had no idea when I created this show the response would be like this. Grateful.
That's what's up.
And we love a show with women who are singers. Remember that show Rags to Riches back in the day?
I do remember.
That was my show. So it'd be nice to have Star back. All right, and Beyonce is giving back. You know she has her long-awaited hair care brand, Say Cred, that arrived today. Well, her charity, Be Good, has announced a partnership with the brand to support cosmetology school students and local businesses. It's the Say Cred and Be Good Fund awarding $500,000 annually.
$500,000
to support cosmetology school scholarships and salon business grants. That's in Atlanta, Chicago, Houston, LA, and New Jersey. That's the announcement. So congratulations. There's 5 different cosmetology scholarship schools that are participating in this. So you can go on her page to find out about that.
She's like the United Negro College Fund, man.
Well, you know what? It is true. It's nice for her to be able to do that with her hair care products. Cosmetology school is important.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that do hair, do makeup, and do things, and they don't have their, license, and, so this will be really helpful to people. All right, now let's talk about this beef. Shannon Sharpe is always in something right now.
Still.
With that popularity, and he was already popular, but this club, Shay Shay, you and your impersonation.
That's pretty good, right?
This all started, this beef with Mace and Shannon Sharpe is insane. Now, Shannon Sharpe had some things to say about Mace being a gangster pastor and Mace coming at him.
Murder Mace?
Yeah, here's what he said.
I'm coming up on 4 years of having Club Shay Shay. And it's all of a sudden, even everybody. I mean, there's this pastor. I guess not he a gangster pastor. All of a sudden, talking about he wants somebody to pull up.
They got them out there now.
Now all of a sudden, I mean, he gonna do so much. He need to sit his little roly poly ass down. Damn.
All right. Well, Mace, of course, went right back on It Is What It Is on his show with Cameron and responded to Shannon Sharpe. Here's what he said.
Listen, Shannon, I'm not the one to play with. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to take that road. I'm going to take a different road with you. You showed poise, respect, resolve for Skip Bayless. Why are you so aggressive anytime somebody black say something?
This all started, actually Mace was really making fun of Shannon Sharpe first, so it kind of started there. Shannon Sharpe responded. But, Shannon Sharpe has a lot of people coming at him. Yeah, that also includes comedian Eddie Griffin. Here's what Eddie Griffin had to say about Shannon Sharpe on stage.
And Club Shay Shay. Gay. I don't give a that gay.
Okay, come on, guys. With the gay jokes.
Shannon's been in more beef than rappers this year, man.
I don't know. There's a lot of it's because there's comedy beef that's been going on. I don't know if you all saw Donnell Rawlings and Corey Holcomb, but there's some comedy beef going on. Well, Shannon Sharpe says that he spoke to his sister, and you can't fire back at everybody. Here's what he said.
She said, Shannon, at some point in time, you're going to have to learn you can't fight the devil every day because you'll fight a never-ending war. Let them say whatever. They using the same joke, but at some point in time, it's going to get old and people going to get tired of y'all saying that Shannon gay and Shannon this, and you're going to have to get back to telling jokes.
So there you have it.
When you start getting the gay jokes, that means you made it.
Okay.
I haven't made it yet.
All right, well, let's work on that.
Let's work on
that. What can we say? All right, we'll work on it.
Okay. Well, maybe not.
You have been with. All right, well, that is your Yee tea. And, we got Ask Yee when we come back. 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up. Any question that you have, we are here to help. If you need help from B-Dot, are you coming out or?
What?
No, okay. All right, well, if you need help, 800-292-5150, we're here for it. It's Way Up.
Everybody exits. Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and B-Dot is here.
Yo.
And speaking of B,
hey,
we got B on the line for Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. What's up, B?
Hi, Angela. How are you?
Oh, good. It's B and B-Dot.
No relation.
Okay. What's your question? What's your question for Ask Yee?
Okay, so I got a friend. I love her. She's a sweetheart. We've been staying together about a year, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And she has this boyfriend who's real nice. He was supposed to stay there a week while he got some business taken care of. He's been here 2 months.
doesn't pay rent.
What?
He's always in the spot. And I told her, like, you know, he can stay, but he's going to have to start investing in the spot, or, like, really y'all need to look at living together, just the two of you, because 3 is crowded.
Wow. B, do you want him to stay? Because you said he can stay, right? So you're okay with him staying if he pays rent, or would you rather they get their own place?
I really don't want him there. I expected one roommate, not two.
Yeah, and you should express that. Don't say he can stay if you don't mean it, because no matter, even if he start paying, it's still going to be annoying.
Is he getting mail there yet?
Oh my God, he gets everything there. All his stuff, like, I can't even see my stuff anymore because his stuff is on top of it.
What city or state you calling from?
We in Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Can you get your own place? Like, when is the lease up?
The lease, we just renewed it. And, like, me and her just started business together. So, like, us living together was, like, a perfect convenience. And I really don't have a problem with him. I just have a problem with him taking over the space.
Yeah.
And, like, not contributing,
Oh, man, this guy's Jack Tripper.
Especially you guys are in business together. You live together. Now her man's there. It's too much.
Yeah.
And it's going to end up all crashing. I promise you it will. Unless you handle it now. Because you have to lay down the groundwork, because the relationship that you guys are going to have as business partners, you can't let somebody take advantage of your niceness in this way either.
Right.
You know, so you have to be really firm. And if she doesn't do what she needs to do, like, tell him he needs to get his own place. As a man, he shouldn't even want to be in there in y'all space like that. That's a bad sign for her relationship. And that might be a conversation you have with both of them. Like, look, I don't have a problem with you. I want your relationship to work out, but this is also my space.
Yeah.
And this isn't what I necessarily signed up for. And it's not an offense to you, but I'm just appealing to you guys. We do have a business relationship. We should be able to talk about anything, because there's going to be uncomfortable conversations that will come up as this relationship progresses. And I just don't think it's fair to me in the space that I have as my home to deal with something. This is not what I anticipated.
Right.
You know, so you're going to have to be really straight up and honest and know that, like, this does not bode well for your business relationship if this isn't something y'all can't get through.
No, I agree, because we are not a throuple. It feels like a throuple energy, and I'm not into it.
Yeah, it's giving shelter.
And be like, girl, I don't want to walk out there and fall on some... No, I'm kidding. But seriously, you do have to just stand your ground when it comes to that. You cannot not set these boundaries now, because this is going to really matter further on down the line. You're really setting the stage for what you and her's relationship is going to be. And she should be able to come to you if she has an issue with anything that you're doing and let you know as well. So that's what this is about.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're right. That's solid, yeah.
Okay, well, good luck, B.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Angela would have kicked me out the first week, right,
Yeah,
Ange?
for sure. I'd have been like, all right, B, this guy's here too much. He's got to go.
Oh,
you
man.
know, do-rag juice everywhere.
I'll put my do-rag away, man. Stop.
All right, well, when we come back, let's talk about something that B-Dot was talking about live.
Yes.
Okay, on his Instagram Live. XXL Awards 2024. We'll talk about some of the winners. Sexyy Red, Female Rapper of the Year. You have a real issue with that. She also was Best New Artist of the Year.
Oh, my gosh. We're losing recipes.
According to the popular vote, okay? And so we'll discuss that. You'll talk about your problems, but we want to see what you guys think, too. Female Rapper of the Year. It was Nicki Minaj, Lotto, Sexyy Red, Ice Spice, Doja Cat, Coi Leray, and Glorilla. Let us know what you think. 800-292-5150.
Yo! More Way Up with Angela Yee on now.
You know who it is. You know who it is.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. B-Dot is here.
My name is B-Dot.
I am here, and I'm angry.
Now, B-Dot, you're a journalist. You were upset that Sexyy Red won Female Rapper of the Year for the XXL Awards.
Yes.
I think she accomplished a lot this past year. And not only that, had a baby, was pregnant while doing it. You know how hard that is?
I wouldn't know.
I know. You would not know. Neither would I.
But I demand a
can
recount.
I can't even imagine. But she also got some backlash. Well, Questlove got some backlash for adding her to the Roots picnic. Okay. And he said there's always that one act on the show everyone hates because it serves as a reminder the hip hop they like is from 30 years ago. I mean, I get it. But look, we got to round and balance the day out. There are other stages, podcasts, and events to see. And he said, I'm still shocked y'all got energy for oh hell no isms. Like, it's 16 years, folks. When have you seen a festival in which every act is the actor you love? I mean, the way I see it, cats are in here bringing a certain energy. There's a Jill Scott, a Marie Post, Black Thought, Method Man, Rap Man. So Roots Picnic is well-rounded, and that's why it works. We did Roots Picnic last year, lip service.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that people, if you're a Roots fan, you're probably not necessarily a Sexyy Red fan.
But it's not just for Roots fans, it's for music fans.
Okay.
And so there's a wide variety of music. There's podcast stages, there's food, there's all types of things going on. And there are going to be people who are excited to see Sexyy Red. I enjoy it. Let me tell you, she performed at Terminal 5 in New York, and I was outside that day, and I was like, what's happening over here? There were so many women on the street, like dressed kind of like a Sexyy Red. And I was like, what's going on? They were like, Sexyy Red concert. And it was packed in there.
I was the guy outside throwing the tomatoes.
You should have been outside trying to holla. Be that. Okay. But all I'm saying is, yes, I agree with Questlove. There is room for all different types of music. Sometimes I want to listen to Wu-Tang. Sometimes I get my Sexyy Red on. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I want to listen to Kendrick. Sometimes I feel like, it's just so many different things that depending on what mood you're in and what you're about to do, that music serves as a soundtrack for. And sometimes that soundtrack is Sexyy Red.
Yikes.
All right, well, let's see what you guys think about Sexyy Red as Female Rapper of the Year for the XXL Awards. Quinn, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's me and B-Dot, and I want to know what you think about Sexyy Red as the Female Rapper of the Year.
I don't think she should be Female Rapper of the Year.
See?
But you like her?
No.
Quinn's my kind of guy.
Okay, explain why. What's the problem?
Would you make music about your sex life?
I think women have always done that, yeah. I have a whole podcast that's about sex, so it doesn't bother me.
But you got to think, though, I'm talking like, these are songs that's been played on the radio where my 6-year-old son can listen to it. My 4-year-old daughter can listen to it.
But I just think that people have always made all different genres of music that have been about sex and relationships. I remember singing songs growing up and not even knowing what it was about.
But out of all people, like, I didn't know we were letting thoughts in the rap game.
Breaking news, they've been here for a long time.
You know what else? And I feel like men have always had crazy, crazy songs, and it's been okay, and it's never been backlash like women get.
Because in the past, all the years that I've known music and I've heard music, every girl that I've ever heard of made music, she made songs about making love, about being her feelings. Treat me like this, and I should be loved like this. Not me like this and beat it up like this.
You never heard songs like My Neck, My Back. You never heard Trina and
I've
Trick
heard
Daddy.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
And
I've
then
heard all that.
I just think about like back in the day with Snoop Dogg and all those songs that everybody loved. It just ain't
back in the day, times has changed.
But I'm saying this has been something that's always happened. This isn't new.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Ariana, how are you?
Good. How you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. So B-Dot is upset that
Yes.
Sexyy Red got Female Rapper of the Year at the XXL Awards. What do you think?
She deserves it. All the work she's been doing with Drake, everybody knows Ski. Even Charlamagne was dancing over to Rich Baby Daddy.
She made that song, by the way. Rich Baby Daddy.
I think she did it.
Like, honestly, that song, what do we know from that song the most?
I think the hook is definitely the most polarizing part of the record.
Okay.
I give her props for that. It sounds like she has some assistance. But, but for the most part, I don't think she's a great rapper. I think, for lack of a better words, I think she sucks.
The remix with Young Nudie is amazing.
Yeah, but Put It on the Floor is a lot better. Boom Part 2, Freaky T. I mean, Lotto had a crazy 2023.
No, and listen, they're cool. They're on the Young Nudie remix together.
Right.
You know, these things are always going to be people don't agree. So no matter who would have won, there's going to be people who don't agree with it. But do they all deserve to be in this category and potentially win? Yes.
No.
I mean, I think with the women, it's a lot of stiff competition right now.
There's a lot of rappers that are, a lot of female rappers that are doing their thing. That is for sure.
Let me hear your Sexyy Red impersonation. See, it's not easy to do.
It sounds like an AKA.
All right, well, thank you for calling.
Of course, thank you.
I see a pattern here. I see the men are mad and the women are like, go for it. All right, well, when we come back, if you couldn't get through to talk about that, we have last word. 800-292-5150 is way up.
Pick up the phone. Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard. What the word is. Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and B-Dot was here this morning causing chaos.
Always.
We're talking about Sexyy Red being the Female Rapper of the Year, according to XXL. Everybody weighed in on what they thought about that. And of course, earlier we talked about also helping somebody out. If you were down bad and somebody helped you, do you owe them? Okay? And that was the topic.
Yes.
I think both you and I said we don't owe anybody anything.
We don't owe nobody nothing.
But But I think it is a nice gesture to help people when they need it, even if they didn't help you.
Yeah.
I just think in general, it's nice if you can help people out. All right. And also, in a couple of days, I'm actually going to be talking to the New Majority NYC. And this is all about electing candidates running for office in New York City, identifying as women. And so that's part of what they do with their work there. It was founded back in 2017 as 21 and 21. The goal was to elect 21 additional women to the New York City Council because at the time there were only 11 women out of 51. And so they did end up making that happen. So shout out to the New Majority NYC. I'll be at their fundraiser on Thursday speaking.
Susan B. Anthony over here.
Stop it. It is an election year though. You know what I'm saying? So... And actually, they managed to get 31 women into office.
Okay.
So that was a huge deal. And they were the first majority women and majority women of color council in New York City's history.
Wow.
And, so still doing the work. So I'll be with them on Thursday. B-Dot.
Can I come?
Sure.
Okay.
Come on through. We'll play some Sexy Red for you. But as usual, you guys have the last word, 800-292-5150.
I think you should treat other people like you want to be treated. And I've been through this, like with my family and stuff. Some people are givers and some people are takers. Givers have to set boundaries because takers don't have any boundaries. They're not against you, they're just for themselves. And that's a sad thing. And it's a hard lesson to learn. You can't expect you from other people.
I totally support Sexy Red winning Female Artist of the Year at the XXL Awards. Nobody turns up harder than Sexy Red. Sexy Red is my idol. I think that she's the dopest, period.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.